Good to go. Holy frick, dude. Come back and my stream's all messed up. Like all the settings and whatnot. Crazy, dude. It's crazy. Either way, how goes it, everyone? Kitty Money, and welcome back to a random stream. We're actually going to be, my plan is to probably just like chillax, I was thinking maybe like play some Minecraft and do some yapping. That was kind of my idea. Or honestly, just something to have in the background while I just yap your guys' ears off for the most part. Because yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a catch-up stream, a little bit of an announcement stream, a little bit of a just like where I've been kind of stream. It hasn't been super exciting, to be honest, but I did go on a couple cool adventures that I feel like warrant sharing with you guys. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer before I get into all those due to the fact that seems like not a whole lot of people are in the stream currently. Figured it's Saturday. Some people might show up. I'm also not too sure if people are gonna show up due to the fact that I haven't streamed in a while. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. But besides the point. Hmm. One of the games I want to finish is Terraria, the list that we're going through right now. I also want to finish Forbidden West, Horizon Forbidden West, because those two games feel like would be games that I finish, you know? You know? Seems not a lot of people are here. It's just Rex YT. Welcome in. Welcome in to the stream. We Nightbot. I thought I freaking okay, Nightbot. Shut up, Nightbot. And like the funny part is Nightbot doesn't even have admin privileges. I need to go in. I actually need to go in and fix Nightbot. I don't really know where I do that at, but that's something I need to go in and mess around with. Ed Jane, welcome in, welcome in. Gang, there was like no streams for 2 weeks straight. Indeed, there was. We'll talk about it. Sunja Crow, welcome in. Hey, the emotes actually YouTube updated it. The emojis actually like send now. Yo, let's go. Let's go, dude. That's pretty cool. But yeah, today we're gonna be pretty much just yapping and possibly playing some either Minecraft or messing around on our Terraria world. Because I want to finish Terraria and Horizon Forbidden West at some point. That way I can kind of steamroll into some more games that I'm wanting to play. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, but yeah, I've not streamed in like 2 weeks or so. I mean, I did stream that one time for like an hour or so rock climbing. They sent press F. What the heck? So the actual like messages are different now. They pop up as normal messages, but the emoji is like next to it. That's interesting. Interesting. Because the last time I streamed was on my phone, and I haven't had like my actual proper stream set up in a while. Apologies for the mess behind me. that literally is just how you know I've been busy. Because I'm not home like ever. So I'm just like, yeah, my house is just a crash pad basically at this point. But no, hopefully within the next couple of days or weeks or so. Tomorrow I plan on doing a little bit of cleaning because that is kind of horrendous. Um, Yo, Landon, welcome in, welcome in. Kyle Mona, welcome in. I hope you appreciate it. I do, man. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Rex, for all the random emojis getting thrown out. We got, honestly, how many people are in the stream right now? Okay, okay. We had that little spike at the beginning of the stream, you know, and then all of a sudden it just dwindles because that's typically how it goes. But yeah, dude. I last streamed on my phone. It was a rock climbing stream where I was outside. I'm not sure how that turned out. I had a lot of fun doing that. Uh, but I don't know what the stream looked like. I did not have a tripod. I did not have any sort of like proper recording equipment. It was literally just my phone and then, you know, the random stuff we brought along with like the flashlight and the climbing equipment basically. We did buy another. Okay, I didn't. I did not buy it. My friend that I was with, he bought another crash pad, so we're going to be absolutely set for climbing up some random rocks and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Um, yeah, a couple weeks ago, right? So when it kind of all started, where I like stopped streaming for a while, um, I was doing a lot of driving, a lot of driving. I probably put like 200 or 300 miles on my car in a week just because of all the random like driving. I know this is probably not like okay, yeah, that is quite a bit of driving, but it was more so for like this one job that I work for, and they basically send you out there like, okay, here's the date, here's the location, show up at this place, set up at this time, and then run it from this time to this time, and it's the random event that you're getting sent out for. And yeah, I had like 5 events I think in the past like little while, but I basically had to drive to the warehouse, which is like, I don't know, like a 40-minute drive. So, okay, maybe not that long, but it is a little bit of a drive. Go to the warehouse, load up my vehicle, go ahead and then drive to wherever the event is at. And there was events that were 3 days in a row. So I had one event one day, which means drive to the warehouse, pick up the stuff, drive to the event. But the event was like already from the warehouse, probably like 2 hours away or so. It was like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. It was insane, right? And so went in, did this event, which was like a college party kind of deal at some kind of nightclub. It was a very interesting, very strange instance. But I ran that event, and then I had to drive home, and that was like I don't even know, dude. It was so much driving. But the next day, like that probably was like 100 miles in my car, maybe a little. Like no, yeah, that does sound right because it's probably about like 50 something miles out, 75 miles. I don't remember, dude. It was a while. It was a lot. It was a lot. And then drove back, dropped off the stuff at the warehouse, came back home, and then the next day woke up, drove back to the warehouse, picked up the stuff, went to another location, which was another really big city. And so I went over and did this event for like some like CEO retirement party. It was super laid back. I'm not gonna lie. It was like very dead in terms of stuff that I was doing, but the event itself was really unique, and I'm glad I was able to be able to take part in that event, even though, you know, it's not my event, it's not my retirement party. I had no idea who any of these people were that walked in, but like, you know, over the days, you kind of like start going in and, or over the days, no, over the couple hours you're there, you get to know some of the people, and it's like, whoa, this is really cool. Um, and then that was crazy due to the fact that we were in tornado warnings for like those 3 days. We were in crazy weather warnings. So when I was in that nightclub, I went ahead and there was a amber, not an amber, thing for just like the tornado warning siren stuff going off, which is crazy. And then yeah, heavy rain. Luckily, the drive home wasn't too bad. Um, but then the CEO party that I was coming home from, it just started downpouring. I'm talking highways were flooded. Like there were full on roads where you just could not drive because of how high the rainwater was. At one point on the highway, I was driving, and this is like a massive city in the area, and so it was already traffic heavy, despite it being, I think, it was probably 11 o'clock or so at night, maybe later. And I'm driving home, and it's 3-lane highway. It's a 4-lane highway. I think at this section of the highway it was a 3-lane highway, and the two right lanes, which means you had to go into the far left lane. The two right lanes were filled with water that was just there. Like you could not drive through it. And so all of a sudden, like it was a 15-minute traffic jam, and people started speeding up because um, you know, people were understanding, oh, I have to go in the left lane, but you know, cars further back didn't know that there was a huge water thing, so they started speeding up. I'm going like 30 miles an hour or so on the highway, which is still ridiculous because it's a 65 or at least. It's like 65, 70. And people are going like 30 miles an hour and they start driving. And you couldn't tell that there was water in the road because of how heavy the rain was. And so I'm in the middle lane, which, you know, the water that's sitting in the highway is not that deep, but um you still had to get in the left lane to be able to make it around. I hit the water a little bit, and I started like, I was like, whoa, dude, okay, you know, I gotta get in another lane. So I get in another lane quickly because, you know, I could. There was a free lane, whatever. And then all of a sudden, this dude behind me did not get the memo. He went square onto the freaking water, and the water literally like went up above his car. I'm hoping he made it out. I think he made it out. I don't know. I drove off. I was driving away because the highway was packed, dude. The highway was like people were just trying to get home. It was rainy. You could not see like 2 feet in front of you. It was really bad driving conditions. And at one point, I felt like my car wasn't doing all that great, so I literally like pulled off and sat in a quick trip for like, I don't know, 45 minutes. I did grab some food, and then I drove home, and at that point the rain was like normal, I guess. It was still heavy rains, but it wasn't like torrential downpour kind of rain. So it's not that bad, but that was a really interesting time driving home. And then the next night, I went back to the college city where I had an event across the street from that nightclub that I was talking about. And they basically had paid parking, which was really stupid. I couldn't find any other place to like park that was close by. Like this city is better to just like have a bicycle or something and you're driving around like biking around to get around. Otherwise, you're just dealing with crazy amount of traffic. Trying to find places to park is horrendous. And so I had to pay for parking. Went through this event, which was another college event kind of thing, whatever. It was at some, I guess, some random bar kind of. I don't know. They had a horse, or not a horse, a bull, a mechanical bull that you could ride at the place. That was interesting. Um, Hung out there for a little bit after the fact. Um, Came out, realized that the parking meter didn't really, work. Actually, I just went over time and I got a parking ticket, which it is what it is, but who cares? Um, yeah, met some interesting people that night too. Drove home and it was just super foggy. Like it was really soupy out, bro. But yeah, that was kind of my like two main, no, three main events that I went and traveled to do. It's very driving heavy. Like each time I drove to these cities, it took me probably about 2 hours or so, and then obviously I have setup time, and then I have the event to run, and then I have to take down, and I have to drive all the way home, and it was a lot, dude. It was a lot. So yeah, I think that was last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It might have been Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Sunday, I had a for the same job. I had like a sales position sort of thing where we set up and we basically, if you've ever been to like an anime convention or just a convention in general, and you've gone to like the exposition center where people have their stands up, they're selling like art or whatever kind of crafts and stuff that they got going on. It was similar to that, except it was all event themed kind of stuff. People trying to, I don't want to say trying to sell stuff, but like, yeah, people selling their services for whether it's, catering events, whether it's like, people going out for weddings, whether it's people requesting lighting. I think they had drinks and some kind of like catering crew. They had a couple DJs. They had one which was like a family owned DJ booth, and it basically was like a really young kid doing the DJing, and you could like request he does DJ stuff for your event, which is, I don't know, it's kind of cute. Um, they had tailorers, people who, if you need like tuxedos or stuff along those fancy clothes, you can get like stuff tailored from these people. Um, they had skincare products there too. I don't know. It was very chaotic. A lot of people. There wasn't a whole lot of walking room because of just how many people were crammed into this place. And yeah, it was a really fun event. And then normal work, like my normal, I say normal job, my other normal job. Um, yeah. So the times that I've been getting home are like it's not nearly as bad as a couple years ago, or last year, I should say, when I was working like 70 hours a week or whatever. I'm still working quite a bit, but not like as much. Um, but the thing is, when I get home, it's uncertain time frames, and I'm like, I could stream, maybe not, maybe like it's usually one of those deals where I just don't know when exactly I'm gonna stream. I really wanted to get into the habit of streaming more, where it's like I actually, like today, for example, I scheduled a stream and was like, hey, this is when I'm gonna be streaming. Feel free to stop by. I want to do a very much more scheduled, more like, how do I put it? Um, More consistent schedule for being streaming, but I can't with my jobs, which really sucks. So whenever I am able to stream, it's like the other day I could have streamed at like 6 in the afternoon, and then I don't know, today it's, you know, I have event going on in the afternoon today, so I can't stream in the afternoon, so stream in the morning. It's the weekend, so I mean, I feel like it doesn't really matter when I stream on the weekends. But then middle of the week, sometimes I get home at like 7:30. Sometimes I get home at like 9 o'clock. Sometimes I get home at, you know, 3 in the afternoon. I don't know when my streams are gonna be. So ultimately, whenever I get home late and I'm like, I don't know if I should stream or not, I've been working on just brainstorming random ideas regarding videos I can edit and things along those lines, or even just like recording a quick little video, not like a low quality video to just like do, like I'm talking like an actual, like maybe like a Minecraft map or some kind of random challenge video, or I'm not too sure. But the other thing is I've been playing games with my friends a lot, and I don't know, I've just been, it's like a relaxing period where I'm not like streaming or recording videos or stuff along those lines. I really should, in all honesty. I want to get in the habit of doing that a little bit more, but I don't know, man. Either way, there's a couple of people I missed. Welcome in Matthew Hargis. Welcome in Mary Belindo, Draco. And I think that's about it. For people I missed, I just joined. Little I heard a sound. Sounds like chaotic trip. Yeah, dude. It was great though. It was honestly like, that job of mine is probably one of my favorite jobs next to being able to stream and make YouTube videos, because literally they send me out to like a random location. They're like, "Oh yeah, dude, here's the event details, here's the time you got to set up. Have at it, man." And so it's like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna go over, pick all this stuff up. You know, literally have my day scheduled around the stuff that they give me. Like for today, example, I have an event later on in the afternoon, but I have to set up at like 3. So in like a couple hours, I have to go and set everything up at a place that's close by, and it's just like, I don't know. It's always a new place typically. Like places I haven't really been, places that are in different cities that I typically don't travel to. Um, Later this month, they were actually gonna book me a hotel and have me stay overnight at a place. So yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun random stuff that they got me going to, and a lot of times the events themselves are meant to be like fun, whether it's like, you know, a wedding or a special event for like a high school, or um you know, if they just need like a DJ for something, it's like, yo, they're gonna send me out, why not? So pretty cool. I think in a couple months they're also gonna be, we're taking a trip to Chicago. That'll be interesting. But I'll be gone for like another 4 days for that. Not sure if I'm gonna be doing any streaming during that time or not, but we'll see. We'll see. But ultimately, that is why I haven't been streaming, is because I've been actually working. I mean, like actually working. So again, it's not as bad as a couple years ago. I think like last year, when, you know, I freaking broke my neck, had a bunch of medical debt, freaking that was yeah, that was a rough time. But yeah, this is pretty much just me working and whatnot. So uh yeah, I'm hoping to stream again. I want it to be more consistent with my streams, so that way we can actually have like a consistent amount of people in here. So I've had streams where all of a sudden it's like we have like close to 100 people in the stream all at once, and then like the next day we'll have like 2 or 1. I'm like, what? They what? Or like I'll go in I'll do a stream, and then it's like, you maybe have like 2 people interact throughout the entire stream, but like, no, man, streaming is just weird in all honesty. But can you say rip Toon, like Toon Sahu, that guy? What? But yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be working on actual videos and hopefully be able to get stuff out consistently that way. But I'll still stream from time to time, is what I'm thinking. Whenever I can, I guess. I don't want to say whenever I can. One of the problems that I have with streaming is I just start going and going and going, and I don't stop the stream ever. Usually, like we get like 6 to 12-hour streams some days, and I'm just like, I feel like I should probably limit it to like 3 hours, or like set an actual time for myself for actually doing streams and whatnot. So I don't know. That's a little bit about what all I've been thinking about. But regardless, I think we're going to play some Terraria. Whoa, where'd my camera go? Where'd my camera go? I'm gonna play some Terraria here. Is what I'm thinking. No, for real, why is my camera not working? Huh? My camera's not working. That's really weird. Destiny 2. I also wanna try getting back into that. He died again? Who did? Tung Saul? Oh my god. Also, Maddox, welcome in. Like, in all seriousness, why my camera not working? Very weird. Like, so much stuff stream wise, just like, oh, there we go, there we go. Window capture. Cool. Holy frick, this is loud. So I can't make it to most of these streams anymore, but usually I'm busy. It's all good. It is all good. I definitely understand, because I don't know, I was just explaining, I'm like not even sure when my streams are gonna be. Like, most of the time I feel like they're gonna be in the afternoon, but even like on my days off, sometimes I don't even know if they're going to be a day off, because I go and help out some other people with, their businesses and everything. So I'm like, really not too sure. So ultimately, I think it would be a little bit easier, more consistent if I just make actual videos and upload those. Maybe starting out, maybe not daily, but like definitely more time into actually editing videos versus just streaming for like 6 to 12 hours. Today we're only going to be streaming for like maybe a couple hours. Like I said, I have an event that I have to set up at like 3:30, I think, and it's currently noon, so maybe a little bit and then yeah, I'm not too sure. But that's kind of where I've been at. I've been doing quite a bit of rock climbing as well. But yeah, I think we were here, I believe. Yeah. So laggy, dude. So laggy. Yeah. This is what we were up to. Mega healing potion. What bosses were we even at? Supreme Witch Calamities. Gaming, welcome in. Gaming? Oh my god. Budgie. Yeah, so we were doing Ashes of Calamity, weren't we? Frick, dude. We're literally end game right now. Do we just send it? I have not played this game in a while, and we're going in for the final boss fight right away. What's my armor even looking like? I think this is the weapon we were primarily using before. I'll be honest, I don't remember. I think we do this first. Yeah. This might be kind of crazy, going in from like, oh yeah, here's a little bit of an update stream to like, oh yeah, we're fighting pretty much one of the final bosses in the game. Yikes. But anywho, yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now currently. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys been up to anything worthwhile that you want to share? I've never played Terraria mods. I have no idea what is going on. So this is a part of the Calamity Mod. Oh. I was reading the chat. So this is the final boss in the Calamity Mod. It's not the final boss in this mod pack that we're playing that I created. This one, the mods list is not in the description. It typically is, but because I didn't really think I was playing Terraria, I'm just gonna update it. Give me a moment. I'll throw all the mods in the description in a second. But yeah, we have like a huge mod list on here, and we're pretty much just like playing through it. Yeah, this mod list is kind of insane. Now that I know people are probably like, oh dude, you can play with multiple other mods. I'm like, yeah, but like my computer can handle it. The primary ones that we're messing around with are the Calamity Mod, the Infernum Mod, Stars Above, and what's the other one? That's about it. Infernum, Calamity, and Bars above. I think there was one other one though. I think this item is from... There's one other mod that... It don't matter. All the lists, all of the stuff, if you refresh the stream, it'll be in the description. But... yeah, I do really want to get this taken care of, like the Terraria mod taken care of, because I don't know how easy it is for me to turn the mods back on and still have like the game not break. So I'd really like to finish this, and then that way we can start up another run with a couple other streamers, and I do mean like a couple other streamers potentially. So that would be really fun to be able to do. We have a handful of other bosses. Like I said, we have 4 more bosses. I think there's 4 more bosses. I could be wrong. There might be some hidden bosses. I don't 100% remember, but either way, we're probably just gonna do this for the rest of the stream while I yap a bit. I'm not too sure. But yeah, this going from not playing this game for like a month at the very least to final boss is kind of rough. That's kind of where I'm at with Final Fantasy VII, the remake too, because I stopped playing the game and I was in the middle of a boss fight, and it frick, dude. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm at like in Final Fantasy VII the remake on my PS4. I started playing that and I played it a bunch, and then I got stuck on a boss, and then I just like stopped playing it, and now I don't really know how to play the game, and I'm at like a boss fight that I don't really remember. So yeah. But this one is definitely difficult. Plus, they're... oh, frick. Just, like, all of the random attacks and stuff. Because most of this is the Infernum. That's another mod entirely that just happened. But the Infernum mod reworks a lot of the boss's attacks and, like, how you have to fight some of them. So this one in particular is definitely one of the reworked bosses. I don't remember what item we actually were using to fight this person. I think this is the item we were using before, but I could be wrong. Actually dodged that? No way. Get rid of the mini-map. Eventually, this boss is kind of like really annoying given the fact that we just have to like stay on the move the entire time, because you have things like this thing following you. So far, I have not used a single healing item, which is kind of insane. Well, frick. The lag. The lag is real, dude. I low-key forgot about these guys. Unfortunate. I've been working on a crazy modded boss fight in Minecraft Bedrock. You've been working on that for like the longest time, dude. Like, I can already tell it's gonna be good. Like, you're gonna end up getting that boss fight done, and you're gonna like let your friends play it, and like they're gonna be freaking out. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be pretty sick. Are you going to upload that at all? Are you gonna upload the world or anything like that to a website or like someplace you can download it and have people try it out? It's called Procreations. The map is. I am kind of curious if there's a better ult that I should be using for this fight after the main guy, after that guy is taken care of, like the worm dude. Oh, that was actually super lucky. I got her to second phase and then it canceled her attack. That's tragic. I think she can 3-shot me, if I'm not careful. I make a Dr. 4T style video about it. Dr. 4T. I don't actually think I know Dr. 4T. I'm gonna upload Minecraft mod after I upload the video, but I'm not gonna upload the world download itself until this season of Minecraft server takes place on. It's done. Okay, okay. Cool. So it's a okay. I think I got you. So you're playing on the world with your friends and everything, and then like, you guys have like seasons and stuff, and every season it like gets updated and all that. I'm assuming that's how you guys are doing it. Surely there's a better item I can be using, right? I think that's where I was at actually. I think I decided I needed to upgrade my arsenal a little bit. Because we just beat Yorn. And yeah, I basically used these events to make a story for them. Ah, okay.
No more playing around.
I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Pretty quickly. Let me, well, it's just 2 minutes. What was I using this? No, this is definitely better. Chat, I don't know what kind of weapons I should be trying to make. A grand scale. So this is something of interest that I might try and make. Miracle matter. I absolutely love how easy it is for me to just like find stuff. Okay. Interesting weapon. Left click to release multiple energy beams at home in and slice on hit. Right click to dash in the direction of the cursor with the blade. Enemy hits from the blade during the dash result in massive damage and rebound. Left click immediately after rebound to perform a powerful slash. Powerful slashes are larger, heal you, and creates a large explosion. Interesting. So it's kind of like a spear. So I think what it means is like you can hit something with it, and then you can, on hit, you right click again, I think, and then you'll like, I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, that thing does a lot more damage though, so I'm not sure. Hmm. Anything over 3,000. Mark of the Cosmos. I'm pretty sure this is weapon. Pretty sure this weapon is something I used to beat this boss the first time around. Or that I played this game. Don't they already have this weapon though? I could have sworn I already crafted this thing. $3,000 shadow spec bars. Really? I need mithril? Brother, what do you mean I need mithril? I can probably just buy it, right? Yeah, here it is. It's probably enough. I'm not too sure. It is enough. I can craft one of these. Legendary Granddad. Twisted Nether. Huh. Heals you on hit. No wonder why. 340? What the frick kind of knockback is that? 354.2 knockback, dude. That's insane. Yusuf, welcome into the Twitch stream. I also made a boss music for it. So far, it's peak. Let's go, dude. I know you've been sharing some of the music in the Discord. Like, that's actually insane, dude. I have mad respect. And you're just using FL for that, right? You're using, like, the free version of FL? Like, I have FL Studios, and my original plan was to make my own, like, background music for my videos. I have no idea how to make this. That is what I've come to the conclusion of. I have zero auditory talent. Head sever. Is this? Head sever. How do you get this? I'm assuming it's a boss drop from... No, I already have this weapon. Yeah. This weapon's not good. Maybe. Do we go for the Mega Bonk strat? Shadow spec bars, shadow spec bar. Actually, that's... Neutron star. Dude. Insane. I'm pretty sure this weapon, like, we can buy shadow spec bars if I'm not mistaken. I kind of feel like that's cheating, but like, you've already consumed this. Permanently increases maximum life. How have I not? Yeah, let me eat that real quick. Permanently increases max. Okay. I think it's like 10. Maximum life. How have I? I've never eaten this stuff before. Already eaten this item. Okay. Cool. So now we just got like a free 50 extra HP, dude. Let's go. Field test is if this is gonna do us any good. I don't think we're a 3-shot anymore though, so that's cool. I think we probably like maybe a 4-shot. Just smited that poor dude. So this weapon shatters. Let's try it out. I'm gonna throw a bunch of random items in my... Set this to melee. It looks so brutal! This weapon looks so brutal. It doesn't have a right click. This one does though. Laser beam. Don't need that. Those. There we go. And the bow. I feel like I don't really need the bow in my bar right now. We're going to start this up. I'm gonna just try out a bunch of random weapons. I'm not sure how I feel about the Mega Bonk strat with this boss. I think dodging is gonna be my best friend, so this might not be a strategy right now. These weapons are definitely good. I just don't know how to. We could actually create another set of this armor, because oh, I do still get the effects of it. I think that's what I might do. I might go ahead and make a new set of this stuff. What's this called? Auroric. Oh, I need to make. Yikes. I need to fight a yeah, whistle. We'll try out our new weapons on the Raptor. He's gonna like how many How many shots do you think it's gonna take? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you know what? I think we'll have to fight him again. I'm not too sure. I think some of these weapons, not broke, but like this weapon, I'm gonna keep in my inventory just for the memes because it's like so overly aggressive for whatever reason. Did I not get any bloodstones? Huh? Didn't get any bloodstones from this guy. I thought it was a guaranteed like 500. We go beat the crap out of him. This weapon just feels so aggressive. So incredibly aggressive. GGO'd. Still not seeing any. All this stuff. GGO'd. Why am I not getting any bloodstones? What item am I missing? Like, I know for a fact there's a way to get bloodstones from... Let me fight him one more time. Ravager plushie. Click this. Equipable. Necro stones. Fleshy geode. Kinda lost. Perfect. No, this is ore I can't just straight up buy. Okay, so guess we have to go on a little bit of a hunt for this stuff real quick. Totally spelling that wrong. I already probably had a Splunker potion equipped, I just didn't. I can send a clip of the boss music if you want to hear it. Heck yeah, dude. You sent that like almost 10 minutes ago. I'm just now responding to it. I apologize. Is this a game-breaking item? Nah. So, this is a place I have not been yet. Oh, you know what? This is actually the one with the drill. Ah. It's kind of crazy that I have not found this place yet. Lil Phantom UG, welcome in, welcome in. Long time no see, long time no see indeed, dude. Ah, here we go. There's more of the ore we're looking for. But yeah, in terms of next stream, I'm not sure when. Thinking we're probably just gonna be streaming at odd times. I think I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream, but just for like the new people that are coming in. I explained kind of like why I haven't streamed in a little while, and then I also am hoping to get a couple things taken care of, some upgrades done to like videos and everything. But I'm also thinking that my streams are going to be at even more sporadic times, despite the fact that I want to have like an actual schedule for my streams. So yeah, just for any of the people who are coming in here. Throwing that out. That's a lot of ore over here, dude. This is my favorite pickaxe in the entire game, dude. No one can convince me otherwise. Sent that clip in the DM, so free to play it on the stream. It's good. Plays it on stream, gets demonetized for copyright. I wouldn't be joking, I'd be joking. Actually, if I were to turn on Discord audio and play this. Oh. Bro, that's crazy. It's gonna be playing when you're fighting a boss, dude. That's dude. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Like, even just that simple, like, I know it's kind of like a repeating melody, but even just that in itself probably took like several hours to do, dude. A little bit of breakcore? Heck yeah, dude. I don't really know all the like fancy dancy terms for like electric music now. Like there's so many random like full-on terms people are using for things that I'm just not able to keep up with. I remember when people were like talking about how dubstep is a subgenre of EDM, and for like a little while there, I hated people calling like just electric music EDM music. It's literally EDM stands for electric dance music, but it's like, I guess the way that they put it is like the overall topic is still like umbrella topic when it comes to anything electric dance music themed. So that's like dubstep, techno music, like breakcore, nightcore. Is nightcore even like EDM music? It can be, because I mean, it's like nightcore can just be anything that's like sped up, basically. Like I don't know, dude. There's so many. Like, I guess funk music is almost kind of like EDM, like anything electrically made, sound-wise. That is so much ore, brother. This is what I'm talking about. This pickaxe is so broken, dude. This pickaxe is so broken. It's so broken. I love it. This was made from shadow spec bars, by the way, which is supposed to be made after this boss that we're stuck on. However, I just kind of bought the shadow spec bars from someone. Why they're selling it, I have no idea. How they have their hands on it, don't question it. Figured we're late enough game to where I'm not gonna like make armor and stuff to make them fight easier. However, I will definitely make this mining stuff go quicker. I think we have enough. I will say that right now. I think we have enough for what I'm trying to do. Also, this mining, I don't even need this in my inventory anymore. I don't even need the mining armor in my inventory because it just mines at the exact same speed. Bag here. I did not mean to throw that still in here. This. There we go. Breakcore is basically when you take a clip of someone playing drums and you slice it up and mix it around to the point of almost sounding glitchy. Ah, okay. There's like 8 layers to it. Bro. Did that... The 8 layers, so you're saying like multiple auditory layers on it? Like, that's like if you were to have like a piano and a cello playing together, that's like 2 layers. Is that what you mean by it? Or like, and my favorite track I've composed? Let's go, dude. Let's go. I'm a fan of it. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Layers mean instruments. Okay. Like instruments and stuff like kicks and synth. Well, the synths, that's more of like a effect you can put onto the music. I don't know, dude. There's so much to just music. It's actually insane. How do you guys feel about a because obviously I have stuff that I want to like learn and do. One of the things that I kind of have in mind that I want to attempt to try is obviously I've done a stream like this before where we're in Blender. I want to learn a little bit more about Blender so I can like possibly make like a animation in Blender. Use Blender for like some random animation. I've seen and heard some cool things about it, so I think that would be fun to try out. Because on top of that, if I learn Blender animation, it's different than actually making stuff in Blender. But I'm thinking if I know how to make stuff in Blender, then I can just like learn how to animate stuff in Blender. It's like stepping stones. And then that could just be like a fun stream stuff that we could try out. And then I can also make like stories and maybe things along those lines, possibly. I don't know. The Blender, drawing in like Clip Studio Paint is something I want to get better at. Just drawing in general. I know in order to get better at drawing, you have to actually draw. And I don't have enough time to learn this stuff a lot of times, it feels. Which you guys would come in handy because I feel like you guys would probably know a little bit more about certain topics and ways to improve quicker. So I don't know, that's something that I want to try and do. And then maybe even just, I've always kind of been opposed to it, but it might be interesting doing a video editing stream where you guys can literally see the video that I'm editing. Like I'll record a video and then we'll edit the video on stream live, and maybe that's something cool that we could try. Again, I need to find time to be able to do this stuff, but I mean, these are little interesting things that have come to mind that could be of interest for you guys, possibly. All right. Hit this one up real quick. Oh, first try too. Let's go. Ooh. Low-key attack-wise, I feel like this boss is like... It's definitely insane, but compared to the last two bosses we fought, this one does seem like sort of just like... Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Sort of like easier compared to the other two bosses we just fought. Granted, we have not actually beaten this boss yet, and there's a lot more throwing at us, and they also do a lot more damage than the last two bosses, but that's beside the point. I've heard horror stories about Blender. Yeah, I have too. Blender can be chaotic, and I don't know, there's so much to learn on Blender, because you can do animation, you can do 3D modeling, you can do like, you can do full-on like story, like world building, like backgrounds and stuff. Like it is insane with how much stuff you can do in Blender. Like it just has so many applications, and I feel like it would be a really cool thing to be able to like learn to do. And then eventually, you know, you can even do like commissions for people if you want, or if they have like a VTube model or just a model in general, you can actually put it in Blender and be like, oh yeah, dude, it's a tool. This game is rigged. This game is rigged. I have 39 seconds before I can even heal. Ooh. You dash at me. Little evasive maneuver. Alright, 15 seconds before I can heal. Yeah, bro, just don't get hit. Easier said than done, my guy. Especially during this attack. There we go. It's funny because a lot of times I find myself just not even aiming at all, and I'm just like focusing on dodging. Oh, we actually beat them. Go. Frick, oh frick, oh frick. Oh frick. I have no idea where these attacks are. Ooh. I don't know what I'm aiming at. I am just dodging. I crashed straight into that. It still has so much health. I dodged all of that? No way, dude. Wait, she's at 1 HP right now, so it's just dodge. It's just dodge. It's just dodging right now. It's just dodging. It's just dodging. It shouldn't be this hard. It should not be this hard. It's just dodging. God dang it! Break! Oh. Did we win? So it says we won, but I didn't get any loot. Chat, I don't think we won. I think I got scammed. Now we have some really random music playing in the background right now. Yeah, no, in all honesty, that boss felt really strange. Bloodstones. Yeah, that black hole in the sky definitely it got bigger. um Interesting. Receiving a phone call. I will be right back. Alrighty, welcome back everyone. I know you guys didn't go anywhere, but I went and had to take a phone call. They were like, yo, we got some stuff going on and we're changing locations for, you know, all this random stuff, and so now I have to figure out how long it's gonna take me to get to certain locations and all this other stuff. So yeah, just give me 2 seconds real quick. Okay. Yeah, I know where I'm going. Cool. Supposedly. Yeah. No prob. So now I actually have more time to stream. I was originally gonna be leaving at like 3, but now I can stay until like 3:30. Ain't that fancy. But yeah, Crowfist, welcome in, welcome in. Calamity's nuts, exactly. I've been playing since release and I've never made it past Pillars. Dude, that is like the realest thing I've ever heard. Like, I remember when I was playing, I played on like the very base version of Terraria, and I swear the hardest boss in the game was Skeletron. Literally, Skeletron Prime was the hardest boss, I swear. And then the second most difficult was like the Wall of Flesh. And then what else was there? The yeah, Akram was the last boss in the game. It's crazy, dude. Then the Pillars came out, and I remember when they came out on Xbox. No, the PlayStation was the first time I got to beat the Moon Lord. Insane stuff, man. Insane stuff. So I'm currently faced with the challenge of like, I beat Calamity and now I didn't get any of the loot because I died. But I still killed her, but she didn't drop any loot. This is rough. Still need more bloodstones, but for some reason they aren't dropping from the Ravager. Like, I swear the Ravager used to drop bloodstones, and now I don't know why he's not dropping bloodstones. I think Operator sells bloodstones. Mob drops and materials. Broken Hero Fragment. Nothing in there. Modded bag. $300 platinum. Holy frick, dude. Ravager. I swear it should be in... Modded bag 2. Modded bag 3. Call me a cheater or whatever, but like, I don't know. I kind of want to just get her done, you know? Ultimate reward for defeating such a beast. Who knows? Should be so darn cute. Oh, is this a new pet? Okay. Cooling mask. Okay. Sacrificial daggers that lodge themselves in enemies. Right click to cause stuck daggers to fly back to you and give you life. Daggers stuck in enemies release blood pollutions over time. Stealth strikes lodge for longer and provide much more life than when you return. Interesting. Guess I'll get rid of this guy. Huh. We could probably talk to her now, see what's up. I've been thinking to myself a lot lately. To be honest, I envy my past self a little bit, so hopefully, so hopeful looking up at the stars with the belief that they'd look down, keep us all safe. Wishing to thank our maker for beauty that surrounds us. It's difficult to maintain that optimism at such a as that beauty wilts and freezes around us. Sorry, I just It's too bright outside. There's a black hole in the sky. What do you mean it's too bright out? Initiate a special quest alongside Leon and contact Draydon with the Codebreaker. Codebreaker. I don't know what else I'm missing, in all honesty. I guess now that we Yeah, we can make this stuff now. Which we should gain access to even more things. 50 defense, 54 defense. Oh. Ah. Everything just has 50 defense for this. It just costs shadow spec bars. Okay. Now if we go to armor. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, just make a bunch more. Probably wondering, like, why are you still keeping this stuff on? It's because I have a perk that gives me the like defense of this stuff as well. So I could make another set of this and then have another thing there. But we'll see. Oh, I know what other items I could make with. Ooh, frick, dude. The shadow spec bars. Earth. $21,000. Holy frick, dude. We actually need the rock for that, dude. No shot. Mm-mm. 92% critical strike chance, brother. Same knockback. It's the you might look at this and be like, oh, it only does like a couple hundred damage compared to your like 3,000. Critical strike chance. Wait a minute, this has a 108% critical strike chance, whereas this has. Why are these items so bad? Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. Dragon Pow. We were planning on crafting this. Grand scale. I don't know how to get one of those. I know how to get a Flareon. We can actually just buy one from Duke Fishron, because why not? I do feel quicker. What was that? I feel like I should probably look at the stats on this stuff. Increase set bonus, your maximum minions is up by 8. 100% increase max summon. Shadow Beam and Demon Sickle will fire down when you hit something. Friendly Red Devil follows you around. Double tap down to enrage nearby enemies with a dark magical spell for 10 seconds. This makes them take 100 or 1.5 total damage, but they will deal 1.5 damage to you. That's kind of crazy. This is a dev item. Hmm. What's left is to get a obsidian crate. Can I craft one? There should be a craftable crates mod. Because that just seems like that would be up my alley. Just being extra lazy. Alrighty. What is that? What? I have no idea what that boss is. Oh my gosh, dude. So after, like at this point, all the items we see are all all the bosses are bosses that I'm not aware of. This earth weapon seems pretty insane. Didn't we already craft this? Hmm. Clearly not. Wow. Is that all this weapon is? I mean, 8,000 melee damage is kind of insane. I like, this one has more knockback. Holding right click while swinging heavily reduces the damage of the blade and increases its launch damage and velocity. Interesting. Heals you greatly on hit. That's okay. These items. These items are gonna be insane, dude. Miracle Matter. These items are gonna be crazy. We're literally gonna get the Dawn Shatterer. But I need the rock, and the rock is kind of difficult to get. At this point, still have Primordial Worm we can try and kill. Oh wait, here it is. And then I can swap this with that. I think that's all right. Me to do maybe. Let me break the game real quick. Oh, I teleport over here. I didn't even realize. So much ice. Holy frick, dude. I'm just gonna break the ecosystem real quick. No biggie. Okay, here we are. Uh, where's this thing at?
Foregone conclusion, but you did earn it.
So that was a boss of sorts. I'm really just trying to figure out where this one thing is at. Okay. We're down here. Do I just go around swinging? Like, surely I'll find it some way or another just by digging this entire thing out, right? Yeah, I'm lost. I'm cooked. I got you got kicked from my Discord, Mappa. You got kicked from my Discord. Okay, how do I keep losing this hole that I keep making? Holy frick, dude. Okay. Boom. I refuse to believe that that was all. Maybe it was. Frick, dude. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. At this current point in time, I'm not sure what to do. So, Primordial Worm, we're having a hard time doing. The Mech Rebellion. I mean, I suppose we can fight the old Duke. Teleport over there. Oh, this is so handy. I want to spar with you. Using you. Stone is not a wise move. It's alright. It's kind of cool. I mean, we're definitely cooking this guy because we're using items past what we're supposed to be using against this guy, but that's alright. I was about to say, are we able to fight this guy and win without using a healing potion? But no, we did heal. Old Duke is done. Cool. Okay. Mech Rebellion. Well, I don't think we can do the Mech Rebellion because I'm not in like the proper game mode. Exomex. We spawn the Exomex in. The Exomex. This boss has no spawn item. Use a fully powered codebreaker to contact Draydon. Okay. Contact. Make your choice, you have 20 seconds. Two first ones will be fought alone. One significant damage taken. Get that guy out of here. Interesting, your rate of adapting exceeds my projection. Yada 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 yada, whatever. I must reevaluate my learnings. Cool. We just insta-killed that dude. On distant, infinite power. Use it to open the panel and grant reality warping abilities. Huh. Bro, what? This is cool. If string is null, white space. And types. Huh? If line, if name equals star line, there is a set of stars next to rarity. It's like an Easter egg thing you can do. Item name, futuristic. If item type equals books, name, item name. Turn true. New vectors. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean, in all honesty. Either way, we got it. Got some new things. Starlit Forge. Special purse that contains a pocket dimension. Kidnaps and stores most nearby town NPCs when used. Up to 3 town NPCs can be stored in the purse. Right-click to deploy the town NPC that was last kidnapped at your position. Any purse contains town NPCs. That town NPC will naturally spawn again until either the purse is destroyed or the town's NPC is released. Interesting. Treasure box. Wow. a good chunk of loot. There's the moon. We're just staring into the abyss right now. You know, just a casual experience. What is that? Wait, so if I call in Draydon again, and then this time summon something else and fight that thing, will it give me other items? I'm really not too sure. Just a quick second. Really not all that sure with what all is going on. I'm cooked. Or maybe I just lock in real quick. No, I'm cooked. What do you mean? You dude. Telling me I locked the frick in and you still killed me. So blueprints. And this is also a book. Nice. Superstar die. Disables low gravity in space. Brings immunity to distorted debuff. Did beat the Exomex. Primordial Worm. Evoking Siren. Evo. I don't think it's craftable. I think it's literally something I have to find in the underground. I feel like this has got to be something. There's just nothing here. Okay. It's a special quest alongside one lady. Initiate a special quest alongside her. How do I do that though? I mean, you clearly have to talk with her, right? Good that you're here. I want to talk to you about Denosis again. Are you sure it isn't ready yet? I don't think it is. But it's close. We just need one last artifact for it to realize its full potential. I've done more research on my own, and I believe there's someone out there who made Who exactly? Renowned scientist named is Draydon. Have you heard of him before? I have. I briefly contacted him before with a special computer. Ah, that's good. Let's go to the computer then and ask him together. Okay. Cool. Off to the computer. Side quest! Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Danger approaches. My esteemed test subject once again initiates contact, this time alongside their partner. Kalan, I presume. Indeed. Wait, how do you know my name? Oh, bro. I like the dialogue. The collection of all knowledge is my ultimate pursuit. It would be a mark against me as a scientist to not study your friend after our last encounter. What do you mean by Speak no more. Know of and possess partially what you need. However, it would be improper of me to simply hand it over. I wish to examine you in combat together, a rare case study, you could say. You'll fight against and defeat my strongest machine. And in exchange, I will grant you a special seedling for your floral super weapon. Do you accept this offer? What if I say no? It's been a long time since I've done combat. Accept. What about you? It only gives me one option. Oh, frig. Excellent. They will arrive shortly. Holy frick, dude. Hold LM, hold left mouse button and right mouse button. Yo! We get laser beam? Dude! Dude, this is a crazy fight. What the heck? The health bar at the bottom is also insane. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible shot. Oh, so we can reflect things back at him. Also, I'm just now realizing he does so... We do so little damage, dude. Like with our actual weapons. This is a unique boss, dude. This is cool. So you have to hit his whatchamacallits back at him. Okay, so now we're just dodging at this point. Oh wait, I have to meet back up with her, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yo, this is probably the most unique boss fight I've dealt with in like all the mods that we've played through so far. Am I supposed to be attacking her, or how is this working right now? I don't know what's going on, dude. I'm just dodging and weaving. Okay, so her shield just broke, which now allows for me to use her abilities. Oh, so literally all of his attacks we can dodge. Or we can like block, I guess. I'm very cooked right now. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm at 20 HP. Oh my god, dude. Frick, dude. Oh. This is like one of the coolest boss fights I think I've ever had to deal with in this game. Holy frick, dude. They had to come up, they had to make their own brand new mechanic for this boss fight, which makes it so much cooler in my opinion. This is ridiculously insane. I was 100% at the end there. I was 100% relying on her because I was just stupid. Dude. This is cool. I'm assuming it's just gonna spawn in the boss right away and we're not gonna have the dialogue. Or it's just gonna skip most of the dialogue. Are you ready? Yeah. I am excellent. Okay. Yeah, we can actually block all of this. So I think the trick is to basically attack after he shoots once. 2 shoots and then we... Sort of reminds me of the not Papyrus fight, but the other lady in like the fish person in Undertale. Kind of reminds me of that fight when you have to do like the arrows. He's gonna blow up, and I have to make my way over here. This whatchamacallit definitely gets in the way quite a bit. I'm honestly not too sure if this is just like a survive kind of thing or if we actually need to damage. I think it should be damage him and then that's huge, dude. I need heal. I need heal. I need heal. Let me heal. Noted. I am unable to heal during that attack. Okay. I'm definitely at better standing with my health now that I understand what I'm supposed to do a little bit more. Okay. It is kind of easy though. What is this? Bro, what? What? What is this? What am I supposed to do? Just stay here? Bro, what was that? That was such a cool move though. Holy frick, dude. Marvelous. The data YouTube provided me is... That was surprisingly fun. Heck yeah. But where's the seedling? I already have it. Don't worry about it. Worry not, I have already fulfilled my end of the bargain. Indeed. Seed you now possess was my machine's sole energy source. I'm eager to see how you use it. Ah, okay. Good luck and farewell. Appreciate it, man. Dude. That was a cool fight. What the frick, dude? I was not expecting that. I felt like it needed to be faster though. It probably is. My game is probably just like tweaking out a little bit. I think that's the case. I think that's what's going on. So now we should be able to put this down, I think. Whoa. I'm still convinced that this thing is like evil. Sometimes I wish I could just go back home. Yeah, I understand, man. You're gonna bring this up? Is this thing doing something? Okay. Are we gonna talk about what just happened, or are you just gonna be yapping? A lot about myself lately, and to be honest, I envy my past self a bit. Yeah, you've already told me all this before. Do I fast forward the day? Only nighttime. She is sleeping. Black hole. Still a black hole. I'm trying to remember. So. Are we just waiting for this thing to hatch? Is that all we're doing? Is that all that's going on? I don't want to miss it, but I also have to use the restroom. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'm just gonna hope nothing happens. Okay. Do I just wait or like the avatar of emptiness? See, we should be able to spawn in 2 of these guys now. We can spawn in 3 of them, holy frick, dude. Okay. Simply just wait? Is that what I'm doing? I'll talk to her real quick. Is it even accurate to call it a sunset anymore? Well, either way, it's getting late. Whatever. I feel like I don't know. I feel like we need to use this for something because the game's allowed us to use the telescope this entire time, but like think this thing is supposed to, like, take out this? Well, like, I don't know. I seriously have no idea how this works. What else am I missing? Do I need to beat up the primordial worm now? Is that, like, I swear I already did, but, like, did I? I don't know if I did or didn't. I don't have a whole lot of time left. Am I gonna be able to beat this tonight? Yeah. But what I do know, we're going to down this way. See if we can find this stupid thing. So it's just
Another victory for us.
You know what, chat? I'm lost. Doesn't even show me the mini-map. I seriously gonna say it again? I should be able to teleport home at this point. Mysterious rift. Do I have to go back here, maybe? Communicate. Task complete. Excellent. I gather that you have successfully taken advantage of the exoprisms before you waste your breath asking me how I knew exoprisms, along with many other parts of my machinery, have been tracking it. Obvious embedded with what the frick? There's so much talking, dude. There's so much dialogue here. What the heck? Your origins, role in the crusade, your goals, your forge, your brimstone, witch, gods, distortion. There's so much dialogue, dude. Construct and activate the Gnosis. So, how do I activate it though? I'm not sure. Genesis. Gen. This is pickaxe. Doubt this is it, right? I'm so lost, dudes. He's like, oh yeah, this is the rest you need. Back, welcome back, Moppa Chitley. I've got my account back. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Feel free to so lost, dude. Feel free to rejoin the Discord if you want. I'm so in terms of what this is, like what I'm trying to, like how I'm supposed to activate this thing. Maybe the deepest abyss. The older than gods themselves that disturb unless necessary. I won't rejoin the server yet until tomorrow because I want to be 100% sure it's good. Ooh. Huh. So, I'm lost. No, wait. Give me a moment. Where is this board? Frick. It's 2:30 right now. I have about an hour. Okay, this way. Astral Inflection. I'm going down. Okay, here we are. Astronomical Failure, welcome in. Okay. This is not the hollow. Currently looking for the underground hollow so we can try and get the rotted Discord. Oh, this is hollow. Yeah, this works. You gonna play Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake? I've never actually played an Assassin's Creed game before. I know that they're really good because I've seen my friends play them and everything, but like, I know Black Flag is like a beloved, whatchamacallit. I feel like it's gonna be more difficult to get down here than it is over to the other side, so I'm just gonna do that. Do this. Drop off all of this stuff really quick. Teleport back here. And simply wait around. Hey! Let's go! That was so quick. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. And now if I head over, does it have to be the rotted Discord, or can I upgrade it first? You gotta leave now since it's 1 a.m. from you? Ah, okay. It's 1 a.m. Dang, dude. Take care of yourself. Make sure you sleep. Okay. We're gonna fight what I think is the primordial worm. It might be a hidden boss. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. Also, I guess my next question is, can this thing spawn in, like, where over here? Down in here right now. Whatever. Rod of Discord.
No more playing around.
I think just one-shot me. That's pretty insane. I don't think that's the boss we're supposed to fight right now. Oh, it is. We go zooms. Kind of sucks that I can't just like put the teleporter down all the way down here as far as I'm aware. Unless I just had an idea. I can put the teleporter on the right side of the world, and then I can run through to the left side, and then that might be quicker. I hope that's quicker. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna see if it's quicker or not. Okay, all the way down at the bottom. Run on over here. Break open this wall. Get some random blocks real quick. I'll put it up just like a little bit higher, just to make sure we're actually like in the clear to do this. Okay. Sweet. So I have that teleport down, and now when I do this, primordial worm. This thing does a lot of damage, dude. But like, Googling it. How to craft the node. The Genesis area. That is not the weapon. It's not even like a weapon. Post Moon Lord item. Calamity. Not to be confused with a Seeker mode magic gun event. A non-consumable summon item dropped by Vision of the Tyrant during the boss rush event. Hmm. So lost, dude. So why? I'm assuming that's his enraged state. Sea ruin. Mine the terminus tile at the bottom of the abyss or use a evoking sea ruin. See. Oh. On me or whatever, but I'm on a time crunch right now. What's the old artifact locked away at the bottom of the abyss? I don't think this is right. I just want to know how to do this boss. Does anyone know how to do that boss? Because I'm lost. Somehow I wish I could just go back to normal, yada yada yada. Sometimes I wish I could just, yeah, okay, dude, tell me something else. Tell me something of importance. Like, I don't know, maybe about the giant thing in the sky. It's too bright out now. I don't care if it's too bright. I wanna get this thing to take care of this black hole. Can I even craft with this? Terminus Shrine? Huh? I'm so lost, dude. Aircraftedness, Terraria. What mod are we using again? Something. Wrath of the Gods. Wrath of the Gods. Crafted. This is Troy, Wrath of the Gods. Follow these steps. 10 fallen stars. 10 fallen stars. 5 solar fragments. 5 vortex fragments. 5 nebula fragments. 5 star dust fragments. Combine all of them in a mithril or alchemy to create a genesis. I don't think that's the right thing. A non-consumable item that summons item. Summoning item that drops by the vision of the tyrant. I've never seen this guy in my life. I don't think that this is right. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. Chat, is anyone able to help me? We made great progress towards the Genesis, but we can't slow down now. There is still work to be done. Agreed. Can you tell me what work needs to be done? Because I sure don't know. I've already placed the thing down. Can be placed in artifact. Artificial seed manufactured by the atomic level of Draydon for using a sustainable source of energy must plant on grass. A power be combined with the frost seedling when placed near it. Okay. Okay. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, can I use this as like a crafting station? Let me... Primordial Worm. Primordial Worm Calamity Mod. Primordial Worm is a hidden boss fought in the Abyss. It's incredibly powerful with behavior and stats on par with endgame bosses such as Supreme Calamitous and Exomex. His unique drops... okay, spawn. Primordial Worm does not spawn naturally. Instead, it will spawn at any time the player is affected with the Chaos status debuffed or given by the Rotted Discord or anomaly relocator. I've never used that before. And similar items. When in any layer of the Abyss, or if a player uses a potion to return and uses a return portal that would lead to the abyss. Multiplayer, the primordial worm will only spawn if a player is within the same layer of the abyss. Unless chaos state. Worms spawn anywhere when the player is infected with the chaos state debuff. Huh. $42 segments in total. Phase 1 performs the following cycle. Quickly moves from player, roars, and quickly charges at the player for 5 seconds. Quickly only on position. What does this say? Vengeance mode, death mode. Okay, don't care about that. What about Infernum? Worm. So, like, clearly this guy is enraged, right? Like, clearly that this dude is impossible to beat right now, right? Like, why? Where does this thing spawn at?
Foregone conclusion, but you did earn it.
I don't understand. I know we've done something similar. Where exactly in the ground did we fight this thing? This was us fighting Yorn. That's not the right stream. Let me go to YouTube. How to summon the primordial of gods Infernum. Okay. Primordial worm, true melee, yada yada yada. It just goes up, breaks the thing. It says you found whatever, and then it's the primordial worm. This is what I remember from this fight. How much did this guy have? But like, the thing that confuses me is where does it spawn in at? Because supposedly he just like goes down here, breaks a thing, and then that's that. But like, wonder if I can talk to the dude up top. Screen, tell me about your past, just wondering. Reef blocks. All this stuff is stuff I don't need. Bypass, what do you want to check? About those fragments, the truth about this, see what piecing together. Trying to reconstruct a story, or rather recover a lost form of its existence. These fragments cling to memories of the past. They record how the ancient civilization sought a path to survival in a desperate situation. To fight that kind of terror, brute force is useless. You must find their killing rules and exploit them. But deciphering them is dangerous. These fragments are mediums themselves. Staring at them for too long and you might hear sounds you shouldn't. If you can assemble all the pieces, perhaps I can find a way to permanently seal the source of the abyss. Leave it at that. Come find me if you need anything else. Cool. Okay. This stuff is stuff I need, dude. Alter Exterminator? That's great, too. They're withholding an apocalyptic effect. I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do right now. Because I can't find the thing in the ground and break it. Like, it's just not spawning in. And then the other thing is... like this other thing that I'm supposedly able to... Primordial worm. Non-consumable summoning item. Okay, whatever. Is this what I'm looking for? Summoning item dropped by during a boss rush event. Is used to summon. Evoking Sea Rune. Evoking the Evoking Sea Rune. Evoking Sea Rune is a post-moon ward item dropped by the primordial worm. It summons the boss when used in the fourth layer of the abyss. Item is not consumable when used, allowing you to use it as many times as needed. You found it very not spawning. /Reddit, not spawning in house. Primordial worm. Nope, those are just the primordials. Off spawning question. Terraria Calamity. None of these people are explaining it. How did the primordial worm area Infernum mod? Gear use buffs. How to spawn. Defeat the Inferno of the Abyss boss to unlock the prize. Inferno of the Abyss? I've never even heard of this. The required materials. I have no idea, dude. This is... Okay, you know what? Try something. So, you might be thinking, like, what are you doing? Well, my plan is to basically kill the boss here, and it should hopefully drop the spawn item. And we can spawn it in Infernum mode. And then hopefully that works. I'm not too sure why all these guys are really slow right now. Simply just trying to go up for air. Go. I'm very confused with what's happening right now. I'm no idea, dude. No idea. Just go. Classic mode. Go over here. On this guy in. It would really be amazing if I could actually see what's going on, but Okay. I'm kind of curious what would happen if I spawn the boss in and then all of a sudden change it to like Infernum mode, like after we spawn it in. Would it still go in its rage state, or like, what do you think would happen? I honestly have no idea. Who's gonna die first, me or him? I think I am. I'm lost. I'll figure this out at a later time. I guess we will, I didn't even eat this before I did that fight. Yeah, I'm clueless. I have no idea, dudes. That's all right. We got a little bit further. No clue, dude. No clue. If any of you guys have any suggestions, definitely let me know, because I am kind of lost in the whole, like, what I'm supposed to do at this point, kind of. But yeah, man. Appreciate everyone stopping in. I know this stream was a little bit weird in terms of like how we started it and everything, but it's all right. So, biggest takeaway from this stream. Biggest takeaway is streams are going to be really sporadic. I apologize for that due to work. So there's going to be a lot of like late night kind of streams, which some of you might be a fan of, some of you might not be, but that's all right. Streams are going to be shorter. They're going to be probably 3 to 4 hours long, mostly, instead of our 6 to 12 hour streams. Just because, one, I don't have enough time in the day to be able to do that. Two, I'm going to be wanting to work on actual other videos. So we got that kind of going on at the moment as well. So expect more YouTube shorts, expect more actual videos, so that'll be cool. There are definitely going to be days where I'm just not going to be able to stream. Hoping to combat this, I will have time to actually upload an actual video. So instead of streams every day, we're going to be putting videos out there instead of the streams, because no, I'll be able to make videos when I'm able to and then post those on days where I know I won't be able to stream. So there's probably going to be some backlogged videos potentially, but they'll be all right. yeah, should be cool. Hoping the streams that I actually am able to stream on, like the days I'm able to stream, I'm able to schedule the streams in advance, at least 24 hours in advance. However, I know that's probably not going to be the case because my schedule, I don't even know what is going on because time is weird or something like that. I don't freaking know, but anywho, that's kind of what I got, and you guys are gonna deal with. So it's just Rex YT, Kalia, Gotcha Live, Ed Jane, Ed Jane, thank you for stopping in. Sunja, Landon, Kyle Runa, apologies. Matthew Hargis, Mari Belindo, Draco, Maddox, Lil Phantom, UG, Crowfist, Astronomical Failure, Mappa Chitley, Budgie, thank you for stopping in over on YouTube. Tendashiri, that's a bot actually over on Twitch. Yusuf, though, is a real person as far as I'm aware. So yeah, pretty cool of them to stop in and hang out. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back when I see you. I don't know when the next time I'm going to be back here, but we're going to possibly stream tomorrow. No, I can't stream tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. But either way, just want to make an update video, play a little bit of video games, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll